The exact opposite.
I messed up. Just because you know how many people here doesn't mean
Bullshit.
that you forget to be a dad.
Not forget. I know very well what it means to be a dad. I just don't want to.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles... Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they will be led out by their 6'3" quarterback.
And you've got to think that they've got to be feeling pretty fresh. You know, coming off of the open week, didn't have to play, right? Gives them a chance to rest up a little bit, heal some of those aches and pains, and excited about playing again. That really rekindles things a little bit. I want to see how they come out and establish themselves here early.
And that bye week coming right where they want it in the middle of the schedule. Stroud out of the gun here. Open man is Higgins. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. Stroud to throw it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
This is an offense that's near the bottom of the league in rushing, so defensively coming in, you've got to know you're going to see the ball in the air a lot. And that time, it's a completion and a first down on this opening drive.
And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down. A give to Montgomery out of the gun. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 25 yards the pickup there, and also a first down.
That's good for a first down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Throw over the middle is taken in by Dell. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
First and 10 at the 16.
So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10. They'll try the middle with Montgomery. And he takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3. Second and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
Off the option, here's Montgomery. And here he'll get it down to the 7. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. This will be play number 9 coming up on this relatively long opening drive as they look to convert on third down. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. Only a yard on the sneak, not enough. And he's a few inches short for fourth down. He ran it last time. Now Stroud will throw it. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. David Montgomery with career touchdown number 70. And this offense takes the ball down the field and scores on their opening drive. Now this is a crew, they've come out flat their last 2 games, both losses, but just judging by the energy level, they look different here early, and that touchdown shows how.
Yeah, it seems to me that touchdown gets them off the treadmill. Because, you know, you've been on the treadmill. I've seen you work out. You go forever and ever, and it tells you you've gone somewhere, but you really have. You're in the same spot. They've exchanged it for an escalator. Still got some hills to climb, but they can get there.
These are good analogies. I run outside sometimes, so, you know, get some fresh air, a little sun on your face.
A little wind in there.
Yeah, that's right. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And leading them out is their fifth-year quarterback.
It's a pretty bland game he had last time out. Ended up throwing one interception. Didn't have a touchdown to offset it. But the team found a way to win. He found a way to lean on other parts of the offense that carried them through.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 32-yard line.
Play action, Willis. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Willis will look to throw it. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
First down.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Partner, one thing I was lousy at growing up, track and field. I could never anticipate the start before a race, but how about that backer? He figured it out, jumped the count, and turned it into a really nice play for his defense.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. Here is 3rd and 5. Willis. And this is going to be incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their 2nd drive. And they had lost 2 in a row prior to getting the open week last weekend, so potentially a chance for them to get away for a bit, keel up, and come back strong.
That's what the hope is anyway, because you're going to find out now with your team, are you still focused on being the best you can be for the rest of the season with the things going the way they have earlier this year?
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
At the 19-yard line.
Option right, here's Stroud. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage.
Gain of 5 brings up 3rd and 6.
And Stroud now to throw. He'll let this go deep for Collins. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way down to the 24-yard line. It's a big play there on 3rd down. 52 yards.
24-yard line.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
A really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drills, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and...
Stroud will look to throw once more. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. And the defense coming through on 3rd down. A loss of 7 to bring up 4th.
Well, it's about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal? That's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down. So another scoring drive there, Charles, and an early 2-score lead.
You'd like the 6 there, partner, but you'll take the 3, and I think they have to be happy about the way they moved the ball in these first 2 drives. They have to feel good about their opportunities the rest of the game.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The visitors' offense and their quarterback coming out for their second drive. And his ability to use his legs has given the defense fits when trying to game plan. He's currently second in the NFL in rushing yards by a QB. Willis now off of play action. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 25-yard line.
Here's Willis now off the play fake. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. 23 yards the pickup there.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And a first down. It's a gain of 23 yards. And a first down.
Play action. Here's Willis. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Ten 0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now Willis. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Now they show jet sweep, but instead a run up the middle here. And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
And it's 3rd down.
Now Willis to throw. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a first down. The penalty moves him into the red zone here on 1st and 10. It's a play fake. Here's Willis. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
Play fake. Here's Willis. A throw out wide, going to be incomplete.
They haven't been able to stop them so far this series, but getting a nice little stand from their defense now.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Willis looking to throw it. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. And the defense coming through on 3rd down. A loss of 7 to bring up 4th. And his kick is good. And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. So a good job there to kind of weather the storm in that first quarter and come back with their first points of the ball game.
Yeah, you hate to be coming from behind early on, but you're exactly right. They took some time, able to move the ball, and now it's back to a 10-3 game.
And able to get this out to the 25. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try and increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Stroud. He'll leave it for Montgomery, complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way, and really we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Stroud working out of the gun. Got a man. It's Collins complete. The offense on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Only a yard there on the keeper, but that's all he needed. First down.
It's a gain of a yard.
They pick it up on 3rd and 1 on the quarterback sneak, and that's not easily done because there are extra bodies in there on the defensive side, and they're moving forward at the snap.
Yeah, I was certainly expecting a handoff, weren't you?
Yeah, I totally was. I thought they'd go with a back, maybe try and get a lead blocker in front. But as you talk about in different games, those guys with confidence in their offensive line, they just want to move forward and get it.
This pass complete to Higgins. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Here's Stroud. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down.
10 yards. That's another first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Montgomery back to the ground. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Throwing now is Stroud. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. In search of 8 yards on 3rd down. They've already converted 2 of these on this drive, 2 for 2. Stroud looking to throw. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. It'll go as a sack, a loss of 3, and in turn, it takes us to a 4th down.
Fairbairn on for the field goal. A 56-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. And they will stretch their lead to 10 now at 13-3. Fairbairn now following the made field goal. He'll send this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
2nd and a yard at the 38-yard line.
Encroachment, defense.
And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
And his throw's going to be incomplete. Now it's 2nd and 10.
Incomplete. He was defended by Derek Stingley.
Here's Willis. Throws to his man on the out route. It's complete. That's Robinson. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd.
They'll try and run for it here. It's Coleman. So he fought off the tackle, and that effort gives him the first before he's brought down. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. It's caught by Coleman. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
Back to throw Willis. That's caught. It's Coleman. And he'll go down at the 28. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit. They'll run on first down with Wright. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. So from the 26-yard line, here's the 2nd and 8. Now Willis. He's got his target. It's Humphreys. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 18 yards there, and it'll be a 1st and goal. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. They'll work the middle here with Wright. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Willis looks to pass it here. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Willis out of the gun. He'll try and do this himself. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Malik Willis, his 9th touchdown of the season. And his guys have made this a 1-score game now.
Hey, you're down on the scoreboard, but now your offense is in close, and this is where, as a quarterback, you say, I've got to make a play here. Doesn't matter whether it's a pinpoint throw or a scramble like this one. He takes matters into his own hands and delivers a touchdown run.
Now the try here for the point after. And he puts it through there within 3. It's 13-10. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it was Malik Willis who took it in himself to cap things off. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Now Stroud. Wide open receiver complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock. Here's 2nd and 10. Stroud to throw it. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
The throwing again is Stroud. And that one too wide and incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Fairbairn able to put this one through. And that extends their advantage to 6. It's 16-10. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
On the screen, this is Coleman. Into space at the 45. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Last play of the half. Here's Willis. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. So that PI call will give him one more play.
And it'll be an untimed play as well. Now the half will end after this one, unless there's another defensive penalty.
And this one is right through. So halftime straight ahead, and that means we go to Scott Hansen. It is our EA Sports Halftime Report. Scott, take it away.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. We are into Week 8, and we're starting to get a sense as to who are the haves and who are the have-nots. Let's get into it. Our trip around the league starts now. In the Motor City, the Lions at home to take on their NFC North rivals, the Packers. And this is Christian Watson. He was absolutely electric. This, one of 3 touchdown grabs for him in the game. And with that, a look here at the rest of the action in Week 8 around the NFL. In the game you're watching, it's been tight throughout, a field goal separating these two sides through 2 quarters. As we send you back out to the stadium with Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
A field goal the difference, a tight one through 2 quarters, and we are back and underway for the 3rd quarter. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The visitors' offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he continues to be a nightmare for teams to defend in the red zone. You see the graphic. He's second in the NFL in terms of rushing touchdowns by a quarterback. It's a run by Coleman to start the 3rd quarter. And he tries to keep the legs churning, but he's going to be stopped behind the line. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
At the 30-yard line.
A quick throw out wide, caught by Robinson. Tough spot here, 3rd down and 11.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
Willis looking to throw it. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. They'll run here with Coleman out of the gun. It's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that 1st half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
A give up the middle to right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Jalen Wright, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And his guys have taken the lead. A pretty well-executed run. They were telling us yesterday, Charles, they were hoping to get everybody in sync. The line, the backs, and everybody looked in sync on that play.
They were in sync, and the field tilted. And that's where we get the term running downhill, because when you've got that kind of momentum and everyone's doing it properly as you just described, it does feel like they are coming from downhill to you as a defender, and that is really hard to stop.
16.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Gets around him, and he won't quite make it to the 25. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side trying to match each other.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. 82 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
From the gun, it's a give to Montgomery. The broken tackle could not free him as he's brought down at the 10-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
On the RPO, and he will take this one in for a touchdown. C.J. Stroud, a 9-yard touchdown run. And his guys are going to retake the lead.
What an effort there. Sometimes you hold your breath a bit when you see your quarterback diving for the end zone. You don't want him to land on a shoulder wrong or take a big shot. But he looks none the worse for wear here, and that winds up a touchdown.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that gives him a 3-point lead. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. They had seized the lead there for a little bit with a starting drive in the 3rd quarter, but a moment ago, the touchdown that puts them back behind.
So their defense is under siege a little bit right now because they have not able to solve their opponents. So they've got to keep hammering away on offense and try and win this one in what appears to be a shootout. Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
Coleman will try up the middle. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
That's good for a 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
And that's a nice pickup of a 1st down on that 2nd down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
Back to throw, Willis. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Azeez Al-Shaair coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and
from the gun, here's Willis. He'll air this one toward Coleman. And this is dropped. Oh, my goodness. There was no one around him, but he took his eye off it, and it falls incomplete. Here's Bradley Pinion now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. Fielded at about the 28. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and out will come the offense as they take over. You see David Montgomery heading back out to begin the drive. We've seen him be good so far. He's hoping to continue that trend here in quarter number 3.
And typically when you see guys running it this well, they see the game in slow motion, don't they? They see the cuts happen. They see the blocks happen. They feel really good about their vision. And then they use their legs to find that open space.
And he's had some good help up front to boot.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. That's complete. It's Collins. Oh, and one of the linebackers has got it. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. So turnovers, Charles, you figure will be key in the second half, and that's a big giveaway there.
Yeah, and as you and I both know, coaches are always preaching ball security, and none more often than right here in the second half of a tight football game. Now you've got to believe what the coaches are saying and take care of that football.
Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced a punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Stroud keeps it. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first.
And a first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
And Stroud now to throw. That's complete to Dell. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Up the middle, it's Montgomery. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. 2 yards still to go. 3rd down now.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. 96 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 16 times. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
And they'll go play action here with Stroud. Got his man, Dell. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Now Montgomery, he's got it on the draw. And he stopped immediately there. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Stroud. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go up the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
And he is not going to get to the marker as they stop him short at the 14.
Offense.
So they decide not to back him up. They want the down. An interesting call there as it'll lead to 4th down. And the attempt at 3 will have to come from the other end of the field as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. The kick by Fairbairn is good. And that will add 3 more to their lead. It pushes it up to 6. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, Those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. The defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. To throw, here's Willis. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 33-yard line.
From the gun, it's a handoff to Coleman. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
And a first down. A 5-yard gain on the play.
Shotgun snap to Willis. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
Willis's pass.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 3.
7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 45-yard line.
They go play action with Willis. They throws it on the move but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 3 yards to go.
Now Willis to throw. And he can't escape, and down he goes. And the defense coming through on 3rd down, a loss of 7 to bring up 4th. Tell you what, he did not have much time there to scan the field before he was ducking and covering.
Did it appear to you, as it did to me, that the defensive front won their play really quickly? Meaning the guys in front of them had almost no chance to block them. They were on him in a hurry.
And just a net of 31 here. 40-yard punt, 9 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The home team's offense and C.J. Stroud getting ready for this next drive. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Throwing now is Stroud. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes a right read seemingly every time. 2nd and a couple. Going up the gut, Montgomery. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 132 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap